Hey Beans, what's going on? It's Uncle Tom with BuyMeAnIPhone.com. How you guys doing? Today I'm going to have my full review for you guys on the Bose Quiet Comfort 15 acoustic noise canceling around ear headphones. That's a very long name. Cool Beans, I have already done an unboxing on these, but I'm going to pop them open real quick and show you guys what's included before I get right into the review. Alright? Cool Beans. So without further ado, let's pop it open and get this going. Now they do include a nice carrying case, and also in the package you get your owner's manual and your warranty information and all that kind of hoobly-doop stuff. Cool Beans. And then inside this bag here is your really nice traveling carrying case. It's a pretty nice case too, actually, that Bose includes. And then inside the case, you get some courtesy cards in case you want to hand them out to people because you love them so much. And also included are, of course, your headphones, as well as your cable, as well as a battery, which is a Fujitsu battery, and a airline adapter. Cool Beans. There's also a nice little pouch here to put your cable in while you're using them, so you don't have to carry this plastic thing around with you that you're probably never going to use. Cool Beans. So nice traveling case, and that's so on and so forth. And here are the actual headphones themselves. Now, the cable is really nice and long. The cable is about 5 feet. I did not have a big issue with tangling with these. It seems to be fairly tangle resistant, despite the fact that it is a fairly thin cable. It's not real thick. But I didn't have a whole lot of problem with tangling with it. I tended to just wrap it up like so, the way I normally do with all my headphones, and then tuck it in there and we're good to go. And I never really had an issue with tangling. Seemed to work pretty well for me. Now here is the jack that plugs into the headphones, and as you can see, there is a high and low switch on the jack that plugs into the headphones. Now, what this is going to do is adjust the headphones based on the audio source that you're plugging them into. If you're using something portable, like your iPhone or your iPod or something like that, you're going to want to go ahead and leave it on high. Now, if you're plugging them into something like a computer or an amplifier or something like that, you're going to want to go ahead and flick that down to low to reduce the power just a little bit, because the device is going to be supplying more power, so you're not really going to need it. So it's a nice little power adjustment feature that Bose built into there, and actually it works quite well. Cool Beans. Moving down to the other end of the cable, you do get a 45-degree angle jack. It is, of course, 24 karat gold plated. It only has the 2 rings on it because, this doesn't support a microphone or any inline controls or anything like that. Although it does work quite well with the iPhone. It is a recessed jack, and I had no issues with plugging it into my phone with any of the cases I tried it with. They all worked just fine. Cool Beans. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and plug this end into the headphones right here on the side here. And just pop it in just like so, and there you go, you're good to go. Now these are active noise canceling, and as such they do need one AAA battery to work. So the AAA battery is located right here behind the hinge here. I had a little trouble finding it when I was first looking for it, but it's right here behind the hinge here. You simply pop it open, and inside there is your AAA battery. Bose advertises the battery as lasting for about 35 hours of usage. And I can pretty much attest to that. I've only gone through one battery in the testing I've done on them, and I've got about 50, 60 hours on them now, and I've used about one battery. I replaced the battery once. So, Cool Beans. I would say, that's fair. 35 hours is fairly accurate. Now to turn them on, there is a switch here on the right ear cup. You're simply going to flick that, and then the light will light up and let you know that they're on and good to go. Now all the included accessories in the world aren't going to do you a whole lot of good if they don't sound great or if they're not built well. So despite the fact that we get a really super nice carrying case and an airline adapter and so on and so forth, I would have liked to have seen a 1/4 inch adapter. included. And just, you know, in case somebody wanted to plug these into their amplifier or their, you know, guitar or kit or something like that at home, it might have been nice to have a 1/4 inch adapter as well. Mind you, 1/4 inch adapters are not hard to come by. So, I mean, you know, it would be pretty easy to go and pick one up yourself. But still, it would be nice if Bose included one. I also had a few people in the unboxing video tell me that it's pronounced Bose, not Bose. And so is potatoes, and so is potatoes, and so is tomatoes, and so is tomatoes. Okay, different people say things differently. Deal with it, all right? Cool beans. So, how are they built, Tom? What's the build quality like? Actually, the design of these headphones is very, very similar to the Denons that I reviewed a while ago. Right down to the creaking, in fact. They do, in fact, actually creak, hopefully. My microphone will pick that up a little bit. Hang on. There you go. The microphone will pick up a little bit of creaking there. They do actually creak a little bit. Now, it's very, very small amount and really unnoticeable once you're wearing them. They don't creak at all, and it's pretty much unnoticeable, but they do creak a little bit. They are made out of plastic, although they are reinforced in the band with a nice little strip of metal in there. And the hinges are nice and snug, nice and tight. I didn't find myself having to readjust them between times I took them off. I could just take them off, lay them down, and works best for me with 6 clicks out. So I would just count the clicks and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 clicks out, and 6 clicks out on the other side, and that was pretty good. I could go ahead and lay them down after I'm done using them, pick them back up again, pop them back on, and they'd still be adjusted. So the hinges are fairly snug and don't require frequent adjustment. The ear pads and the band along the top of the headphones are actually genuine leather. They feel really, really great. They are really, really comfortable to wear for extended periods of time. I had no problems wearing them for hours at a time. They were very, very comfortable. Onwards to the sound quality. How do they sound, Tone? Well, that's the stickler, isn't it? A lot of people out there are kind of either on the fence about Bose. They either love them or they hate them. And having used these, I can now understand why. Bose definitely has a sound signature that is unique to just them. I've never really heard another pair of headphones that sounded quite like these. Now, having said that, the noise isolation on the headphones is fantastic. These are some of the best noise isolating headphones I've ever used. Definitely superior to the Beats by Dre Studios and any other noise isolating, active noise canceling headphones that I've used before. They are phenomenal. Bose nailed the noise canceling part. I don't know of another pair of headphones out there at this price that cancels noise as well as these do. They are phenomenal. The sound quality, on the other hand, is not really so phenomenal. I found basically when I first got them, they were very brassy and very tinny. After some burn-in for 50, 60 hours, that's pretty much gone away. They're still a little tinny. The highs are a little bit tinny. But as far as the rest of it goes, it's pretty much smoothed out. The brassiness is kind of gone. But there's definitely a distinct lack of mid-range bass, which is predominantly the bass that most people like to hear, which makes them sound kind of weird. It definitely gives them a different, unique sound stage. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of it. I guess my advice to you guys would be try before you buy. If you're thinking about picking up a set of these and, you know, you want to know how they sound, I would definitely recommend try before you buy if you can, because they definitely sound unique. They don't sound like any other pair of headphones I've ever used, actually. The general impression I come away with from them is they sound pretty average. They don't sound like anything particularly great. The detail, the clarity in the music is great, but the overall general sound quality, especially with that lack of mid-range bass there, it is there, but it's definitely subdued a little bit. It doesn't really sound the way you're accustomed to hearing it. So my advice would be try before you buy, guys. I'm not a huge fan of them. In fact, I'm probably going to end up returning these because I don't think the sound quality is good enough to justify the $350 price tag. If you're in the market for a pair of noise canceling headphones, you want some active noise canceling headphones, definitely give these a look. They're phenomenal. The noise canceling is far and away the best I have ever heard on a pair of headphones. Like you put these things on, you walk down the street, you can hardly hear a thing. Even the swish of cars' tires going by is dramatically reduced. They are phenomenal. But if you're looking for audio quality, then I would definitely suggest looking elsewhere. There are definitely headphones out there for significantly less money than these that sound better, in my opinion. Granted, that's just my opinion. I'm sure somebody out there is going to argue with me about it, but there you go, guys. That's pretty much going to do it for my review on the Bose Quiet Comfort 15 active noise canceling around ear headphones. Cool beans, guys. I've rambled on for 11 minutes already. I'm going to let you guys go, and we'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Rock on.